welcome to Super Talk Show. It's so nice to have you with us.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hello everyone. So to start, do you want to give an introduction about yourself to everyone at Super Talk Show?
Yeah, sure. So my name's California. I'm 17. I'm from Massachusetts in the US, and I'm gonna be a senior in high school.
Oh wow, you're a senior. I'm a sophomore, so 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So without further ado, I know everyone here are like super excited to learn about your experience at the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition, where you are a global winner, global champion. So can you talk to us or just walk us through your experience with the competition? How much writing experience did you have going into it? And yeah, just a short
Yeah.
introduction about that.
Yeah, so I first found out about it because it was being advertised on my Instagram page. And I'd only ever really written for, school and like in-class projects, but I
Mhm.
figured, why not? So I just kind of wrote something really quickly. I would say no more than 1, 2 hours max. And then I kind of forgot about it until the day it was due. And they sent me an email being like, oh, today's the last day to submit. And I was actually away on a school trip. So I almost didn't submit it. I know. I
Wow.
almost didn't submit it. And then I figured, you know what? Why not? Might as well. So I just turned it in and I wasn't expecting anything. I certainly wasn't expecting this. And yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, I put so much time on my first one. It was my entire winter break because I was really into the issue I was argumenting about. But hearing 1 hour, you really sound like a, productive writer. So can you talk to us about like the prize, the second place you won? What was it,
Um,
argumentative or creative?
Yeah, so I won for creative. I got second place in the world. Kind of crazy.
Yay.
Um, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And also, do you have any like tips for us about how you won that maybe like our Super Talk Show audience can use in their essay and give them a better chance at winning the competition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after my first essay, I was really surprised. So I was like, okay, I really got to edit now. And
Mhm.
so I spent so much time just like brain dumping everything onto this document, and then I'd like delete it all and then do it all again.
No.
And I ended up just like cutting and pasting in my favorite bits from each version. And that ended up being my final essay. But that one took way longer than the first one.
Definitely. But you only had a week to do it. So how did you really organize your time? Were you like Armand, someone who's been editing like every day for a consistent amount of time, or like Tanya and I who just did everything on almost the last day? What type are you?
Yeah, I'm kind of a procrastinator, but in between when we submitted the first essay and then when we found out, I kept thinking like, oh, I could have made that better. I could have made that better. It's like the whole time I was kind of like revising anyway.
Mhm.
And so it kind of just ended up working out in the end.
Mm, I see. And also, where did like your first idea come from? Because I know we all have different experience with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about say a year and a half ago, I was actually diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. And so because of that, I spent a lot of time in the hospital or doing all these other things when other kids my age are, out having fun doing whatever. And so when I was thinking about what would be the perfect day, I was thinking about how I'd really just want like a regular day, like any other day, except on that perfect day, like I'm not sick, is kind of the idea. And so that was really like what I was pulling from and just keeping it like very simple and very like natural. I pulled a lot of from like nature and that sort of thing. So yeah.
Oh wow. So it's it's more of like a personal experience where you
Yeah.
have a lot to say, I guess. So,
Yeah.
okay. And I guess that made probably your writing for the second part a little easier because were you someone who did like a lot of intense research on for example, good sentence frame, or were you just a natural writer and just typing everything?
Yeah, I think because it was more of a personal story, I didn't have to do as much research or put as much like behind it because it really just came from sort of what I was feeling and what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. And also, would there be any like last tips, I guess, to end the interview? Because I don't know, we're really fast at this today. Do you have any tips or advice for our super audience who's doing, for example, writing competitions, in general, like tips?
Yeah, I would say just don't let a fear of failing or not doing as well as you wish you would have stop you from trying. Because I didn't imagine in a million years that I was A, going to be a regional finalist, or B, end up being the second in the world. Like, I definitely didn't see that coming. It was kind of just an on the fly decision. So don't let that fear stop you from trying because you never know what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and definitely just to add on to that, from the interviews I've done currently, really the consistent message here for you guys is that we are just normal people just like you going into the competition, not knowing what's going to happen and ending up getting a lot from it. So definitely
Exactly.
go for it. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to be like a crazy writing person to do big things.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, California, for being here with us. It was great hearing all your tips that, you know, maybe inspired you guys.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Bye, California.
Bye.
Oh, and bye, everyone.